to southeastern Oklahoma, working cattle ranch. I'll be dang. Wow. Then you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about here. Yeah, because we'd be out working cattle all day, and when we get back to the house, our most fun thing to do, besides supper, was we'd all pile in front of the television set and watch a good old Western.
I Want A Cowboy.
Y'all know what's so good about a good old Western?
Yes.
There's always a good-looking cowboy in it, that's what! I bet you I'm not the only female here tonight that's ever fantasized over a good-looking cowboy. Picture perfect like he stepped right off the silver screen. Said that he would sweep me off my feet, but I'm still standing. No, he didn't do it for me. How's I don't go for all that wine and dine with that Reba Murphys CA? Sunrise land, I pick up truck, drive the boat, ride the stone, steady hand. I want the Wrangler, Stetson, and all that stuff. I want the real McCoy, I want a cowboy. I'm tired of talking about wasting my time. Sweet talking making me feel nice. Give me somebody who's tender but tough, simple and honest, knows a thing or two about love. I see enough to know I know what I like. It's that hard-working head turn really time. I want a town home up with the sunrise land. I pick up truck, drive the boat, ride the strong, steady hand. I want the Wrangler, Stetson, and all that stuff. I want the real McCoy, I want a cowboy. Enough to know you know what I mean. Ride me off into the sunset, that's the thing. I want a town home up with the sunrise land. I pick up truck, drive the boat, ride the strong, steady hand. I want the Wrangler, Stetson, and all that stuff. I want the real McCoy. I want the real. Speaking of cowboys, my grandpap and my daddy are world champion cowboys. So I was around the cowboys all my life. I grew up with them, and I got to tell you, they're just a different breed of people. They really are. My daddy could tell some really great stories. He'd tell us stories about all the steer-open horses, and, you know, where he got them, and how their personalities were in the arena and stuff like that. And he'd go down to old Mexico and buy cattle for our ranch in Oklahoma, tell us stories about like that. But my favorite stories that Daddy would tell was about his grandpap McIntyre, who they say was a cantankerous old cuss. They said that he would be gone for months at a time, especially in the summertime. And when Grandpa McIntyre would leave, Daddy said that his Grandma McIntyre would gather all the kids up and say, "Kids, pray that he never comes back." You can't make up that kind of stuff. We didn't hear those stories when we were growing up. Daddy didn't have time to tell us that. He was busy working. It was later on that he would tell us stories. You know, he wouldn't tell us before, but now if you'll sit there and listen to him, he'll tell you stories all day long. And I love that. You know, I've been singing this next song for many years, and to me, it's all about cowboys and daddies. The greatest man I ever knew lived just down the hall. And every day we said hello, but never touched at all. He was in his paper, I was in my room. How was I to know he thought I hung the moon? The greatest man I never knew came home late every night. He never had too much to say, too much was on his mind. And now it seems so sad. Everything he gave to us took all he had. Then the days turned into the years, and the memories to black and white. The greatest words I never heard, I guess I'll never hear. The man I thought could never die has been dead almost a year. He was good at business, but there was business left to do. He never said he loved me, guess he thought I knew. Having a great band on stage is one thing, but having a band on stage that you like to travel the world with, cut up with, have fun with, that's what I have. Would you please give my band a big rip roar round of applause? Bugs and all. Dodging them, but I have. There's this big moth that's just been flying around. I know y'all are. Yeah, they'll get me. Just thank you, darling. Okay, I'll get them. I'm really proud of my band, and I am so proud of them that I want to feature them on this next song. But before I do that, I would like for you to meet them individually. On keyboards and vocals, Catherine Marks. It's just that we've been off almost a month, and I'm just so thrilled to be back on stage. I get a little chatty Cathy every once in a while. Just to let you know what's going on. Glad to be here with y'all tonight, and glad to be back up here getting to sing. I know who you are, don't you even tell me. On the guitar, Jeff King. On the drums, Tommy Harden. On the bass guitar, Mark Hill. On vocals, guitar, and fiddle, Jennifer Wrinkle. On mandolin and fiddle, Jimmy Mattingly. Vocals and guitar, Smiley Jim himself, Jim Kimball. On the dobro and steel guitar, Bruce Boughton. And on keyboards, vocals, and guitar, tap dancing, and every once in a while he drives the bus, our band leader, Doug Sizemore.